This gorgeous property has a classic beach house vibe. 4 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, and here's a very Byron clincher, a separate studio that could easily become a second income, or somewhere to stash the in-laws when they show up for the summer holidays, which they will.
The location for 23 Shelley Drive is really convenient. You're still walking distance from Byron Bay, but you're just far enough away that you avoid all of the noise and all of the clutter. And you're also only 13 minutes walk straight to the beach.
And wouldn't you know it, here's Amanda jumping the open for inspection queue to get first crack for her clients.
The plan today is to have a walk through and understand more about the property. I believe it's just been renovated, so really looking forward to seeing that and understanding the value proposition.
This house has the inside-out living that suits the subtropics. A modern kitchen, open plan, vaulted ceilings, and stunning gardens. It's not quite off-grid, but that solar array will keep the running costs down. Because, as the real estate agents will tell you, every day is a sunny day in Byron.
Thank you so much for squeezing me in today.
Okay.
I've got a red-hot buyer for this location, so I'm
Yep.
dying to look around. Tell me a bit more about the property. How many square metres is the block?
We've got just over 600 square metres of land. The benefit is it's a corner block. The transformation here is just amazing.
So when did the renovation finish?
It's pretty recent. I think they've only just finished it in the last few months.
Okay.
So it's practically brand new.
Yeah, fantastic. I'm really looking forward to looking around.
The pressure is on Amanda today. If she doesn't have the buyer that's interested in it right away, then unfortunately they might miss out. You've got to be hot, you've got to be quick, especially on a property like this. So how's this?
I love it. I love these exposed trusses. They're amazing.
Yeah, the detail work, I mean, everyone would normally in Byron paint it all white.
Yeah.
But these guys have done a great job keeping those timber features.
I like that. I think it gives a little bit of interest, doesn't it?
I think a bit more warmth, a bit
Yeah.
more natural character.
Yeah, and then this is great, like a servery for the barbecue area.
Yep, plenty of cocktails, margaritas on the deck. That's the Byron way.
Yeah.
This is just an entertainer's house. I love it up here.
Yeah, you can fit so many people here with those massive decks too, right?
Yep.
Inside, outside, living at its best.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is fantastic for entertaining, isn't it? Look at this table. It fits heaps of people and you can still put sofas and everything out here.
Yeah, I think the space, the ceiling heights, that airiness is what it's all about, you know, being outside, and everyone loves to entertain.
It's quintessentially Byron, isn't it?
Yep.
This is an incredible home that would typify what it is like to live in Byron Bay. They've styled it amazingly well. It's been finished expertly, and I'm excited to get Amanda through. And I know that she's got clients that are interested in it, but I do want to give her a window of opportunity because I know that there's so many buyers chasing me for it at the moment.
So you've got the main bathroom in through here and
Love it.
just full of custom features.
This brass, it's amazing. Very industrial looking, right?
Yeah, and that exposed brick-like tile.
That's a tile.
Yes.
Oh, that's so cool.
Very cool.
I haven't seen that before. And these are beautiful.
Yeah, you'll
floor
see in the
tiles.
master bedroom, the actual ensuite has the same tile just done in a different way, so it's pretty cool.
Oh, great.
Nice theme throughout.
Yeah, I'd love to see it. This is a good size too.
Let's keep going.
Yeah, great.
So this is our third bedroom. It's a smaller bedroom.
Not a bad size though still.
Yeah, it still feels good, nice and cosy.
So I love that outdoor area too. That's really private.
Yeah, it's nice to have that space as well that's separate from the living area, so it makes it feel bigger
Yeah.
as well and still keeps it nice and cool.
And you've still got the fan too if you don't want the aircon on. I love it.
Yeah.
So this is a bit bigger, isn't it?
Yeah, so bed 2, a little bit bigger, still a queen-size room, and again, that flow out to that veranda just
good,
gives
isn't
you
it?
that bit more space. It's quite romantic with the mood lighting and
Yeah.
totally in style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like it. Very Byron.
Yeah. So coming through this master, it is like your own real parents' retreat.
It's great, isn't it? I love the height of the ceilings.
Yeah, it's got that space, just obviously 3 times the size of the other bedrooms, but
Yeah.
it really, gives those parents or the couple a bit more space. And it does lead out onto its own terrace or courtyard as well.
It's quite a big size too, isn't
It's
it?
pretty much perfect if you want to put a pool in.
Yeah, beautiful.
Everything that a holiday home needs.
Love the barn door.
Yep.
Wow, those tiles are incredible. Subway tiles.
Yep. So you've got that custom Pipework as well, all that copper work.
Yeah, I love it. And the floor tiles are beautiful too.
Yeah. So same theme throughout the main bathroom as well.
Yep. Yeah, I love it.
And check outside.
Ah, now you're talking. Very Byron out here, right?
It sure is. So it's completely private out here. So the current owners have had plenty of baths out here. Everything's safe. There's no one that can overlook us.
Love it.
You know, it's just like being out in tropical rainforest.
With a glass of champagne and a book, perfect.
The property is on 610 square metres and the sellers have used every inch. And here's that studio apartment for the in-laws. But it turns out Amanda's clients have ditched making room for visiting relos for the chance to make cold, hard cash.
So my client's looking for a holiday home, but somewhere they can also Airbnb for when they're not here.
Come and check out this studio.
Thank you. How's it a job with these shoes?
You're probably used to that. How good is this?
Wow. This is fantastic, isn't it?
Yeah. Doesn't it just scream Byron Bay?
It so does. And just even looking out there with like a little rainforest and...
Yep, so you've got palm trees, you've got the deck, you've got, you know, basically an open plan design. This is studio living.
And super private, right? I love it.
Yeah. So how good is this?
Oh, I love it.
Completely self-contained. We've got an outside laundry. You've got this feature outdoor shower that's been nailed to this paperbark tree.
That's super cute, right?
It is so cool.
Yeah, can imagine coming back from the beach and, you know, washing off the day. Yeah, I love it.
Completely self-contained, great income producer.
Yeah, well, a lot of my clients from Sydney are actually looking for that dual income.
Yeah. So that's our house. Amazing. This is Byron to a T.
Yeah, it really is.
Please tell me your clients would like it.
I think they will, but I'm a bit concerned about the offers that you've already got, and we're going to have to move super quick, so they might not have time to get on a plane and come up here.
Yeah.
So it might just have to be a video walkthrough with them, you know, on FaceTime and asking them their opinion, and see if they really want to make an offer.
Yeah, happy to do that. But the buyers have just pushed us. We wanted it on the market, so I wanted to give you more time, but looks like there's offers coming in that they'll probably take soon. And 3.5's the number.
Okay, so we have to be at 3.5 to pique their interest and to get the deal done.
Yeah.
Okay.
So have a chat with them and please just come back to me as soon as you can.
Okay, wonderful.
This would be one of the hottest properties in Byron. If Amanda jumps out of the box and wants to buy it for her client at 3.5, it's a big number, but you know, that's their number. And if they can get it straight away, I'm sure they will be wrapped.
Great.
Well, the only question worth asking is, will Amanda's clients nab this Byron beauty? Byron Bay's always been a magnet for surfers, artists, and vegan barista/yoga instructors. And in Ewingsdale, just 6 minutes from the surf, is a unique property developed by an artist with literally a one-of-a-kind gift. And buyer's agent Amanda, who's having a busy day scouring for local opportunities, is here to inspect this rambling homestead for some wealthy Sydney clients.
Oh, wow. My first impressions of the house is I love the facade, the wraparound balcony, which is very true to the homes of over 100 years ago, that beautiful weatherboard homes a lot of my clients are interested in.
The estate has a number of character dwellings, including a refurbished heritage barn, a cabana by the pool, a cute farm cottage, and the gorgeous 5-bedroom Federation home. Looks like the owners popped out for a chai latte.
Conchetta. Hello.
Hold on, Amanda. Someone's coming up the drive.
Oh, wow.
And from the looks of the car, it ain't going to be someone ordinary.
What a car.
Isn't it fun?
It's beautiful. I absolutely love it. I've never seen one like this before.
No, it's very unique. It's the only one in Australia, actually. Goes with the house.
It certainly does. I'm dying to look in.
International artist Conchetta purchased this property in 2013 for $900,000 and has put her heart and soul into creating an eclectic and character-filled estate.
So welcome to Tooraloo. This part of the house is actually new, but I made it to look like the historic portion of the property, which is the front section.
The first question I was going to ask is how old is this part of the house?
So this part of the house was completed before I actually moved from overseas.
Oh, okay.
And to make sure that the property was big enough for my family. All the pieces, like all the windows, all the doors, all the light fixtures, everything came in containers from the United States.
Oh, did it?
So when people come here, they think, oh, it's like something they've seen, because the front of the house is very quintessential Federation, but they go, it's a little bit different because there's all these pieces that are non-Australian, so it gives it a very different flair.
So I believe you're an artist.
I am, yeah, that's my career. Art built Tooraloo. I have about 1,000 paintings in collections worldwide, and I was a teacher of oil painting in San Diego for over 20 years.
Oh, how interesting.
Yeah, so I'm famed for something that I have, which is my tetrachromacy. I'm the only woman in the world who can see 100 million more colours than everyone else. So anyone who gets Tooraloo, they get that special secret vision.
So what colours can you see in me then?
I can see, for example, colours in your eyes or your skin or your hair that maybe you can't see. We've got a lot of gold and sort of a violety green colour in your eyes, even though people might think they're blue. There's actually a lot of other colours in there. So I see a lot more colour in everything than everybody else.
Wow.
So it's very specific.
Sounds like a colourful story, but is Conchetta really ready to leave her masterpiece?
It really is apparent as I walk through the home that she's put her heart and soul bringing things from America and making sure they really integrate well with the house. And I think this will be a really hard one for her to leave.
As we head down here, we get to the older part of the house. This is what I would call the music room or parlour area.
I love the walls. All of the
it's fun,
original,
isn't it?
right?
And original ceilings of wood. So like I said, we're in the Federation part of the property now. But yeah, it's beautiful. And again, the antique windows. It's a great way to display my art.
Yeah, you sure have got a lot of wall space for that.
Yeah, beautiful. So let's take a look at the master bedroom. We've got some more of my art here. And
look at that
come over.
chandelier.
Yeah, isn't it amazing? That's just so beautiful. I love the black and white theme. It really goes with the vintage and the gold. It's kind of a very, I don't know, Versailles feel, if you like, in here. So let's come through now to see the room that I think everybody just wants to be in. It's fantastic.
Proper.
And, you know, who wouldn't want to sit in this tub and overlook the Myokern Valley? I mean,
That really is special.
bubbles and all. You can bring your champagne in.
I
It's
definitely
pretty fun.
have bubbles in the bubble bath.
And also, it's such a grand bathroom. I mean, you could spend half your life in here.
It's
Look at
beautiful.
the sunset in the afternoon. It's special.
Oh, I can imagine.
Beautiful.
It's very special.
Yeah.
But Amanda still needs to ask the big question. How much does Conchetta want for her stunning home?
It's 12 acres. It's a heritage property. This was the piece I fell in love with. I was looking for a Federation farmhouse. They're scarce as hen's teeth these days.
They are. So how many dwellings are there on the property?
Right now we have 5, I think, plus a cabana.
Yeah.
There are 5. There's the large heritage-listed main residence, a swanky shed conversion, a very cool barn conversion, an artist studio villa, and at the bottom of the garden, another private cottage. So much care and thought has gone into each residence. The barn conversion is super hip and rustic with multiple entertaining areas, loft bedrooms, high ceilings, aircon, and a slow-burning fireplace. Plus a kitchen that easily caters to a large group. Basically, it's a party house. And it's just one of the many pieces in Conchetta's masterwork.
And we have a building certificate for a cafe, which
Wow,
is
you
very
don't-
rare in Byron to get a DA for that. So
You don't
we'd
see
like
that
to-
often.
No, and I think it'll be a great boon to the property to be able to add, you know, if somebody wants to. Perhaps they won't. Maybe it'll be their own private resort and they won't go for that. But, I mean, it would be a great, you know, add to the vacation rental property.
Absolutely. It'd be a great wedding venue too.
Yeah, we do events here as well as have, you know, people come for all kinds. Birthdays, bar mitzvahs, you know, family reunions, hens parties, we have all that. All the rest of the buildings other than the front part of this house as well as the historic barn are new build, but everyone thinks they're old because
thought they were old.
everything, old
Yeah.
cladding, old windows, everything's been done, old pieces of, you know, sinks and, you know, all the bits.
So as I was walking through the home and also looking at the different outbuildings, I was thinking, who's going to fit this home? Because it really will take a unique buyer that doesn't mind something a little bit quirky and that has personality. And I was thinking maybe a chef and that they can open a restaurant or even a wedding venue, or just somebody that wants something really unique that's coming from Sydney that still wants a bit of land but close to Byron.
I think for the next person that comes in, they would want to love it and become a custodian of this property because, you know, it's a piece of Australian heritage, even though I've added to it. I think a lot of people, because of the condition of the house when I bought it, they probably would have bulldozed it because they could have built 5 more for the money.
So how many acres are we looking at here?
We're looking at 12 acres. It's prime Uringsdale real estate. We've got 3 Blue Ducks farm, just half a kilometre. You can walk down and get your coffee and pastries in the morning. The hospital, beautiful. And it's a quick 6-kilometre shoot down to Main Beach.
Yeah, it's a great location,
It is an amazing location.
And what are you wanting for it?
Well, I've been very picky about who should take over my dream and continue with my, my legacy here. I haven't really put a firm price on it yet, but I think it needs to be a realistic offer for what it is.
In other words, it's a big number followed by 6 zeros.
There's so much to take in this property. You've got this amazing Federation home that we're at now. You've got the barn, some of the cottages. You've got rolling hills in the distance that you can see from the house inside. Beautiful rose garden behind me. There's so many different parts to this property. Well, I love it, and I'd love to find you the right buyer for it to be that new custodian.
And I'm sure you will. Leaving Tooraloo is going to be definitely bittersweet. It's something that I've created from my heart, and I wanted to bring her back to her former glory. But it is sad to leave it, although I've got other career moves I need to make, so I feel like I've done my thing here and leave her to the next person who wants to take on the story and the vision.
One of the things that's really unique about Byron is there's never one property that's the same. So we can't just put a price tag on a property like this because there's so much to offer. But I think it's probably sitting around 10, could go as far as 12.
That sounds about right. After all, who could put a price on living in heaven? The hot property close to Byron Town in Shelley Drive did sell prior to auction for $3.5 million. Amanda's clients were slow to pull the trigger on that one. However, she is letting all her cashed-up city clients know about Tooraloo, the eclectic estate proudly created by artist Conchetta. The right buyer is definitely out there.
I've built my business on finding the right property for the right person and marrying the two together. And it's just finding that unique buyer that's going to love this and all that this property has to offer.